Hello, my name is AntonsJavaFinal. I would like to demonstrate my final Java project. Here is the code. I comment first starting frame and create account frame mostly by explaining loads of the code and lines to show my understanding of it. In further frames, less comments because just don't want to explain same thing all over again. So I will run the code to demonstrate application. We run it. Welcome to English learning application. Here user can log in or create account. We will create account frame. When you click on text field, it disappears. So we create Anton 1, 2, 3. Let's say we leave it empty, this, and create account. It will say warning. Please create username and password. Print statements here are just for testing. They showing if statement works, all this stuff for testing purposes. So, and I disable the button functionality so user won't break the code. We click OK, and the username and password must be longer than 5 characters. Still locked. OK, now it's working. Another if statement. So we will create shorter than 6 characters, and it will tell us this must be long. Okay, so let's create account. Antons 1, 2, 3 and password 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Create account. Here always exit button so you can execute the application. This print statement will show that username not in the array and you can pass. Basically it's mean application check if this username was already created before, and it will ask you to use another one if it is. Actually, I need to demonstrate it. Username exists. Try another one, please. So we go back. Now, here is the same thing, except I improve password JText field. Password field actually. You can show the password or hide it. It's change button as well when you click by hide and show method. Okay, let's try to log in with wrong data. Username or password incorrect. Try again, please. User doesn't exist. Now let's log in. Anton 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or we can hide it. Login. Now we in the main program. Username and password in database. All good. So from starting frame, we pass text from username text box to array, and we pass this array to main frame, and it print here Anton 1, 2, 3. Here is the grid layout panel with 4 challenges. Let's try them. Easy challenge, dog or cat. 2 buttons. Cat, your choice is incorrect. Dog, your choice is correct. Going back, still remembering that's the username. I have to pass this data from one frame to another to keep it showing up here. Maybe it's not the best way to do it, but that's how I did it. Then medium challenge, you need to type name. Check wrong name. Dog with small letter, check correct, or dog with capital, check correct. Good. Going back, hard challenge, you need to type missing word, enter here. If I enter anything, it will tell me you enter wrong word. Please try again. Is, check, correct, good job. We're going back. And last challenge, extreme challenge, here I add audio to this application. So user will click on image button and hear
dog. Cat.
so people can practice pronouncing it. Next.
Monkey.
And
Fish.
you can go back and go again. Now, here I add 3 other things. Categories learning, you open it. Here is image, scroll, you can learn colors, animals, or food. I choose different colors just for fun. Next one, it's card layout, easy short stories, so user can read it. Next story, next story. That's how it works, and it's looping. We're going back. The last one, multiple answer question. It's kind of quiz. We open it. Multiple answer questions. Question 1, word, dog, plural or singular. If we choose plural, we go next. He always works. Very hard matching rate. Very. Check. Score 100. Now, if we choose first one wrong and next one correct, check, you got half marks. If we choose both wrong, you got 0. Simple. Exit. Now I will talk a little bit about the code. I have constructor here, which sending the data, array lists. But I would like to show you particular thing. It's this block of code. It's mouse listener. It's override. This is very important part. It's override so that and set text to nothing. This is how I clear text field and password text field in this one. So most variables are private, so we can use it within our project. I have buttons. Well, basically I use images for everything. I set layout to null. I know it's not the best practice, but I was just wanted to give every object specific location, like this is the x-axis, y-axis, and size, width, height. So I use images basically for everything, for buttons, for everything. Or if I have text fields or something, I was using fonts and different stuff. Here is the image. All images are in images folder in the project. I keep everything in one place for the best source management, and sounds as well. WAV files, I create them myself. Let's see, at the end, background image, I'm adding it last. It's important, otherwise this background image will override all the objects that's adding to the panel P1. Functionality for buttons, I set size, visible, everything. This line allows us to execute application if we press this red X. I have it in each frame, so you can close it and keep your RAM safely. Here is the action performer where most of the logic are exist. We checking if text in data, all this stuff. We trying to open new frame. We passing data to it. This is not the best practice, but that's how I pass the text, the information from one frame to another. Catching the errors, visible to false, so it will disappear. This UI manager allows me to change a pop-up message or show message dialog color. I found it by doing a research. I tested. It's working perfectly. Now, if target is button. Basically, if button is pressed, open new frame, etc. This line is interesting. It's to show password. It's change the, let's say, characters of it, so it will show it. It's kind of cool. Exit button, I use simple one line system.exit1 to execute application if you click exit button. Well, in the conclusion, I would like to say that this project was very interesting to develop. I like projects like this. I like to work with frames and styles, all this stuff. Maybe that's why I was used images for everything. This was very useful, and thank you very much. Bye bye.